Hello everyone, how are you all doing? My name is Esther of the Esther's Chronicles TV, and like you can tell, like you can see, I have a guest in the house today, and she's not new to this channel. She's not new to YouTube Street. I'll just leave her to introduce herself, but before then, I'm going to tell you where I am, what I'm doing, where I am, and so many. Have you missed me? I've missed you all. Welcome. So family, you're welcome. If you see my face for the first time, my name is Esther. I love to say my name like I can sing it like a song on this channel. Thank you to all my returning subscribers. And if you see my gorgeousness for the first time, you're welcome to the channel. First and foremost, let me show courtesy before I come back to tell you why we are here, where I am, and what I am doing. I have a guest in the house. Please, family, welcome my guest.
I'm so glad to be here. I'm honored. Thank you very much.
Yes, guys. So for some of you that know her, she's a content creator on the street of YT, like one of the strongest. So it doesn't matter what you are seeing yet. So please, if you don't follow her, kindly go and follow Adese Osawe TV. So coming back to what we are here for. I'm presently in the Queen City, and if you say the Queen City, who knows the Queen City or the Queen's Country? Please drop it in the comment section. I'm in England, so I'm here with my family for vacation. So it's a family tradition. Once in a year we get to go to a place, and this year we happen to come to England, and we are presently in Portsmouth City, and she has been hosting me with some delicacies. Yes, we get to stay in a hotel, but we get to stay in a house also most of the time. So having said that, I'm presently living in Switzerland, like you all know, and she is presently living in the UK. So I came into UK and I love the energy, I love the vibe, I love everything about it. And for somebody that has stayed in the UK and Switzerland, I thought, okay, let's do like a collaboration video and just talk briefly about life in the UK and life in Switzerland. So we are going to be doing sort of comparison. Yes, if you are watching this video and you have not liked it, what are you doing? Please like this video, because I'm recording it from England. You people don't know the energy from the Queen City. So, Sister Adese, I'm going to start with you. How long did you live in Switzerland?
I lived in Switzerland for like 24 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
How many of you, if you're more than 25 years, 4 years, put it in the comment section. That's a long time. And you lived in Switzerland for 24 years. So for the records, I've lived in Switzerland for 10 years. Yes, for 10 years. So we are starting with the language. Let's start with the language. We don't want this video to be too long, so we're going to be as fast as possible. Let's start with the language. Basically, what language is being spoken in England?
English, everyone.
English.
Yeah.
Okay. For Switzerland, I've done videos over time that we speak 4 languages. We speak German, we speak French, we speak Italian, and there's one other one they call Romanish. So that in itself makes Switzerland a bit complex. I would say that it makes Switzerland a bit complex. Meanwhile, in England, it's just English.
Just one language,
you know. And for me, it feels so good to see people just speaking English, you know. So that's one thing we want to let you know. You speak 4 languages in Switzerland and just one in England. That's about. Let's talk about the population. Population in Switzerland, we are just 8 million. I don't know how they calculate it. When I came, they said we were 8 million. Till now, they will say we are 8 million. So, but I think they have a way of balancing it through the births, through the deaths, and every other thing. So, Mama, in the UK, what's the population like?
We're about 67 million plus.
67 million.
Plus, yeah, it's quite huge.
Wow.
Yeah.
67 million people.
And in Portsmouth, we're about, as at 2022, as at now, we're about 251,000.
Wow.
Here in Portsmouth.
Wow. So before you move to England, consider the massiveness of the country. Meanwhile, in Switzerland, we are 8 million. Everybody knows everybody.
Exactly.
But yeah. So we are going to go to the social life. Social life in Switzerland is,
Very.
I don't know what to say. But having lived in Switzerland, what do you have to say about the social life and comparing it to the UK?
Back to compare, honestly, I prefer it here in the UK.
Okay,
In
social.
Switzerland, in Switzerland, the life there is quite boring. For me, it's really boring. It's like just you, your family, after church or after work. It's just you, yourself, and your family. But here you have a lot to do. You see, you have a lot of places to visit. Just here in Portsmouth, we have lots of side attractions to visit, which I think I really prefer it to Switzerland. You know, and you have a lot of people, you have party here and there, you know. Though I'm not that party type, but I prefer it here. Far more than Switzerland, yeah.
Our farm is not even an understatement.
Yeah.
Living in Switzerland for 10 years, I can tell you that my social life, I had to create it outside the box. I had to create it outside what the community, outside what Switzerland could offer me, which is more reason why I'm into YouTube in the first place. Unlike in England, the community, the government has created a social environment for you where you can thrive. The truth of the matter is, Switzerland is structured in a way. They believe in work life even more than social life.
Exactly.
If you play too much in Switzerland, if you play too much, they look at you like you're very unserious. If you party too much, they look at you like you're very unserious. If you laugh too much, they look at you like you're not serious. Meanwhile, in England, you can literally be passing and somebody is even smiling to you. People are just ready to engage.
They say hello, you know.
Yeah. But Switzerland, we are just close-knitted like one family that is
egoistic people.
She said we are egoistic. If you live in Switzerland and you think we are egoistic people,
I used to be like that though. Because I used to be a typical Swiss girl, but now I'm different. Yeah.
So you're saying typical Swiss girl is very,
very, you know,
and that doesn't help anybody.
Yeah.
That doesn't help anybody. So that's what we can say about the social life between Switzerland and England. If you think otherwise, drop it in the comment section. So we're going to look at the schools. What do you have to say about school in both countries?
Like when I was in Switzerland, I had 2 kids in school. If I could compare, I prefer the schooling here in the UK, because in Switzerland, you as a parent, you don't have a say on what you want your child to become. The teacher have huge say. They will tell you, okay, if maybe you want your child to be a doctor, they will tell you, no, this child is going to be good in terms of hairdresser. You see, that's the difference. But here they give you chance. In Switzerland, you know, they grade the children. You know, maybe like the dull ones or the naughty ones, they will put them in the lower classes, the grades. But here in the UK, they mix them all up. You see, so I mean, they give children chance to be whatever they want to be. You see, and also the schooling here is quite different. It's really different, and I also prefer it here. Yeah.
You know, I think, you know, I allowed her to say that because she herself has schooled in Switzerland. Her kids have schooled, and now she has moved, so she has a better experience. For me also, I think I will concur to what she's saying. First of all, I grew up in Nigeria, and in Nigeria, the system is just like England's system. So I'm used to, even if a child is not so bright or intelligent, you can mix them up with the intelligent one, and they will mix up. Meanwhile, in Switzerland, they don't do that. We have the age grade, it's more like a class distinction. The very intelligent ones are regarded as A student. The ones that are not so intelligent, but they are good in their own way, they are in B. And the ones that are really going through a lot in their academics, they are C. So how do you expect the ones in C to be better? So it's a challenge, it's a conversation that is ongoing. We are talking about it, especially in the black community. It's not helping us. Most times when we see them discriminating our children, what comes to mind is, oh, because I'm black. But it's not even like that. That's how they also do with their children. So if you ask me personally also, I think I prefer the schooling system in England, even though my reality presently is Switzerland. So I just have to love my lyric. Yes, in Switzerland we do the lyric thing. So after 3 years in secondary school, the child goes to learn something, a skill.
Yeah.
The child goes to acquire a skill, but the
Yeah.
child still goes to school, which is also very, very good, because
Yeah.
those child get to know
The
about
name is
life.
apprenticeship.
Yeah,
Is it the same?
apprenticeship.
It's
Yes, it
apprenticeship,
is.
yeah.
So the children get to know about life easily. But for
Yeah.
me, I don't think the children need a business with that. Let them just go to their normal school, go to secondary
Exactly.
school, go to college, and go to uni.
Exactly.
But like I said, that's my reality.
Yeah, like
And
yeah,
I-
after secondary is A level.
Yeah.
Then you go to college. Then you proceed to uni.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we're going to talk about the driving style, guys. The driving style. The driving style. I think in Switzerland we drive on the left,
Yeah.
and in England they drive on
the right.
On the right.
Yeah.
So if you're a driver in Switzerland and you
Yeah.
come, you might find it a bit difficult, but it's all good. You
Yeah,
get
after a couple of hours, you get used to it.
okay. Couple of hours or days.
It depends on you anyway.
Depends
yeah.
on you. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're also going to look about religion.
Yeah.
What do you have to say about religion in both countries at different points?
It's always the same.
It's almost the same. Do you think Swiss is more religious than England?
I think not really. Not really.
Okay.
No, not really.
Well, personally, I would say I think Switzerland before they used to be very religious. Like you see all those their big churches, but at this time
Yeah, that was in the
age,
Catholic.
yeah, religion. And I think England is more religious.
Not really.
Because I still see on TV they have church competition where people go for singing, choir competition, all those things.
Yeah, because this country is bigger, it's larger than Switzerland, so they have different domination here.
Okay.
Yeah, I think in terms of that, it's not huge difference.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about.
That's to my own knowledge, yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's talk about salary, income, and opportunities. Let's talk about income and opportunities. So I'll start. In Switzerland, I know you must have heard about the Swiss life. Swiss is beautiful, Swiss is everything, and the salary in Swiss is higher. Yes, the salary in Swiss is higher. But having said that, I also think we pay a lot of things. We give out a lot in Switzerland.
The more you earn, the more you pay out.
Meanwhile, in England, what's the salary like?
Like England, the salary is quite low compared to Switzerland. You see, like in Switzerland, as a nurse, I know of a nurse lady. She earns about 6,500 Swiss francs. Like here in the UK, a nurse earns between 1,900 to 2,500. It seems low, baby. It's enough.
Yeah.
Because the living here, it's really, really low. Switzerland is a very, very expensive country. When you are earning as a family, when you are earning like 2,500 here in the UK, as a family of 4, it's almost more than enough. Which is about 3,000 Swiss francs. You won't be able to survive with that in Switzerland. Things are very cheap. Food, house, everything is really, really cheap here in the UK.
Yeah. And for me, what's the essence of earning so much and paying it out?
Exactly.
In Switzerland, we pay our insurances ourselves. If my child needs to change his glasses, I have to still pay some percentage. If my child needs to go to the dentist, I have to pay for some. If I have to do my family planning, I have to pay myself. Exactly. Meanwhile, in England, even students, they do family planning for free.
Exactly.
So at the end of the day, the Swiss life is so expensive. We earn so much, but we also give out a lot. The quality of living is good, and you can also get it if you have the money here. Like you said, imagine the difference between salary. A nurse in Switzerland can earn as much as between 4,000 to 6,500, depending on your level. Meanwhile, in England, let's say between 1,800 and let's say 2,008 or 3,000, depending on your level. But you still will be able to save in England. In Switzerland, it's by fire by force we are saving. If you see me even coming out for holiday, it's because it's what I make up my mind to do. Like I will do it because some people will not move. They will tell you the money is not enough.
Exactly.
So finally, let's talk about the food. Let's talk about the food.
Yeah, food is really cheap, especially African food. But if I have to choose, I think I still prefer Swiss food because like UK food, I don't really do their food and I don't really like their food. The quality and all that, you cannot compare the food. Though the food is very cheap here. The Switzerland food has more quality.
Okay. Thank you for being truthful.
Yeah. Because I think in Switzerland they control more than here. Yeah, like if you are buying meat or fish, if you are buying them in bulk, it's really, really cheap compared to Switzerland. Yeah,
you see.
Yeah.
And that's true. Swiss food, they're expensive,
But
but
the
quality
is good.
And even in the Swiss, we still have quality by
Exactly.
we have
Different-
Lidl, we have Aldi, we now have Coke. So in Swiss,
Migros,
it's your money that will speak for you eventually. One more thing I just remember. Let's talk about housing.
Yeah.
Is it easy to acquire houses in England or in Switzerland?
Of course, here in England.
Yeah, because in Switzerland, if you want to get a house, you pay 20%.
Like here in UK, you pay the down payment is 10%.
Imagine.
Yeah. If you even go through the government way, you pay just 5%.
Oh my God! You see. And the houses are also really beautiful, unlike what I've heard before I came.
No, if we have to talk about the houses, I think I still prefer Switzerland structure.
Yeah, Switzerland structures, they are
because
beautiful.
their houses here is really small.
Okay.
Yeah, I still prefer Switzerland. But I mean, if I have to choose, here is still better. Honestly, the difference, you have more advantage here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Especially if you are coming from Niger background. That's
exactly.
Yeah. I mean, then opportunities, like I said, for growth. If you're somebody that is career driven,
here is better.
You
have more opportunity here in the UK. Like in Switzerland, when you get to certain age, you feel that you're too old to go back to school. I have a 58 years old lady. She's in school.
Wow.
You have massive opportunity here to go back to school. When I came here, I also went back to school.
Imagine. Meanwhile, in Switzerland, when you are 40 and you're talking about school, they are looking at
already the language in Switzerland is already a barrier. But with English speaking country, you easily fit in. You see,
Wow, fam, we can go on and on. I just thought let's just share based on our experiences and our background. So, and if you ask me, honestly, even though my reality presently is Switzerland, I will still choose UK over Switzerland. I know a lot of people will not agree with me. They'll tell you, I've heard people saying UK is dirty, UK is this. I came from Nigeria. I came from Nigeria, so there's no way UK can even be dirtier than Nigeria in the first place. So that is my reality. And don't get me wrong, I love my Swiss. Like I'm a Swiss Nigeria, if you don't know. I'm a Swiss passport carrier, and she also is a Swiss passport carrier.
I'm a Swiss for life.
Swiss for life. So it's not to bash me. It's just to let you know if you are considering it, you need to weigh the pros and the cons. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
This has been fun. Thank you so much for being my guest in the Esther's Chronicles. Like I said, she's Adese Osawe. I'll leave a link to her channel, and we are going to also shoot a video that will pop up on her channel. I would like you to go and watch that. Let me not even say anything, but just click the link in the description box. Adese Osawe. Connect to her if you have not connected to her, and I'll see you all in my next video. Make sure you like this video. And what do you think about my hair? My hair is growing by the day. Join the Naturalista gang. I love you all. Bye bye.
Subscribe, comment.